Welcome, Geminis. This is going to be your reading. So happy birthday and happy Gemini season. So comment your birthdays to make sure you find your beautiful Gemini twinning twins. Well, that's just a lot of twin energy right there. So let's keep it going. Let's see what the romance angels want you to know for this beautiful month. Ooh, you deserve love. You are lovable. So no matter what's been going on, what's been happening, there could have been a lot of emotional situations, could have been a really difficult time with all this rough water. I mean, you know, sometimes we go with the flow and see where it takes us, but sometimes we have to still remember that we are lovable. We're just learning how to love, how to be loved, how to love others, and also how to receive. And sometimes you got to learn through different kinds of love, right? There's tough love, there's fun love, there's the pleasant love, and there's all the other stuff, but love yourself first. Why is this so important? Because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now, this is also saying that, you know, you and your person here, you know, maybe there's some duties or something that this person has to do, because of course, to me, this is always someone with like a position of power here. He's got to go, he's kissing her as he's running out the door kind of thing is sort of what it looks like to me. So it's like being in this beautiful energy is also like you giving that love to yourself. You deserve love. So love yourself also, which means that you have to be aware of who you are, aware of your needs. Sometimes we have experiences, so we learn what love is not, or we learn how that might not be the best way to love. And also at the same time, you need to focus on you and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So there could have been a lot of situations with this unicorn and this pen here. I feel like for some of you, you've been feeling really stuck or trapped, maybe in an old story, maybe in a situation. But I feel like there's just so many wounds, right? There could be a lot of, I call this like... It's different for everybody. Some of you could have been through situations that have really hurt you, or maybe you've put yourself in situations that have really hurt you, right? You deserve to be loved, so you don't have to hide away here. So you can also free yourself maybe from any lack or feeling like self-esteem here too, like whatever's been keeping you trapped. And I feel like for some of you, this could have been situations that were depleting you, hurting you, taking from you. Freeing a unicorn here, right? Can't keep us locked up. Very soon though. Clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. And I think this is why it's so important, because when you focus on yourself, you focus on your energy, you focus on the love that you want to attract, and you free yourself from expectations, you free yourself from dynamics that are no longer serving you, it brings this beautiful energy in. But you also have to make these decisions. And at the bottom it says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So work on the healing and love. And I feel like, especially Gemini, this is very special for you. Some of you, this could be already in a current dynamic, but this is also saying, like, give your relationship a chance with yourself. For some of you, I truly feel that you need to learn how to love yourself in this chapter. You need to do the things that you want to do. Maybe you've been stuck in what you think it's supposed to be, or stuck in situations that you weren't able to be yourself, or a lot of like confining energy. But very soon, it's almost like, I'm getting a sports reference. It's like a penalty box, right? So stop putting yourself in these timeouts. So free yourself from whatever this is, or, you know, you deserve love. Like, it's not, there's not something wrong with you. There's not whatever. Like, if situations didn't work out, learn from them. Have those conversations. Be mature. Be adult. Respect yourself enough to remove yourself from situations that are hurting you. Also, be in a position where you are able to give this situation a chance, and that comes through vulnerability. There could be a death of an ego. Maybe this is like freeing yourself from pride, freeing yourself from admitting your hurt, freeing yourself from admitting that you are wounded or that you have wounds, right? Like that. It's leading to a very powerful journey of healing, Gemini. And I think like that's honestly the greatest gift you can give yourself anyway, is to focus on your journey, to focus on this beautiful Queen of Cups at the bottom with this. So self-love. You deserve love. You are lovable. Free yourself from anything that tells you otherwise. And at the same time, 9 of Cups, surround yourself with things and situations or people that make you happy. Give yourself that beautiful, look at how happy he is here. He's just, and we got all that orange and yellow. So for some of you, sacral energy, also solar plex, right? I did talk about self-esteem, self-confidence. For others of you too, this is like your, you know, passionate, creative energy too. So having fun. So allow yourself to express who you are. Allow yourself to be yourself. 7 of Pentacles, working hard here. And I feel like there is a beautiful energy with the 7 of Pentacles that is like every fruit or things are coming to fruition. So the seeds that you have planted are coming into this beautiful fruition, and it's almost time to harvest. Like I said, very soon. You've been preparing and waiting and working and loving, or however this is, making yourself in that beautiful energy and space to bring that beautiful energy in, and it's bringing that 7 of Swords. Interesting. You've been patiently waiting, but there could be sabotage. It's interesting. Like 1 minute you're like, yes, it's almost here, and then you're like, no, sabotage, must run, cut and run. Why am I getting this? Free yourself. It's like, no, I'm here, I'm waiting, it's almost time, I'm, you know, I've put in all this investment, and the next minute it's like, oh, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, it's not for me. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. It's almost like you're worried that someone's gonna take something, or this could have been kind of that energy. Like maybe you're worried about people, the materialism here too, because it's interesting. We got Cups, Pentacles, and Swords. So I feel like you've got this awesome confidence and self-image. Then you have like this patience energy where things are coming to fruition. You know things are going to be good. But then we have the 7 of Swords where it's almost like you take it away from yourself here. And I feel like this is you with you, which has to do with that duality, okay? But it's also very important here with the Love Yourself card because your self-respect. So I feel like it's like you give up on you too much. Gemini, sorry to call you out, but it's about time, right? Like you are so precious. Gems are gems for a reason. You've been through a lot of pressure. I mean, no one knows it more than you, because what you put yourself through internally, nobody knows about. But it's also talking about like there is something so precious, so beautiful. Again, very soon, right? Like loving yourself, knowing that you're worthy. There's this beautiful opportunity and offer coming in towards you, something serious, something big, okay? Big, beautiful energy, earth energy here too. And we have the 3 of Cups here. So a lot of reasons to celebrate. Could have a lot of offers, could have a lot of options, right? Like, I feel like at the end of the day, this has a bit to do with ego, and it can also just be like we get in this beautiful space, you're feeling good, you're getting a lot of attention, giving a lot of attention, but it's also very important here too, like maybe you think people or finances here could be a factor here too, but the Ace of Pentacles is this person wanting to give you something serious, something solid with the Sun card, planting those seeds and bringing that beautiful love and light. So we got that Leo energy shining through, but see, she's turning the sun towards those beautiful plants. Of 4 here, 4 could be significant for you too, but this has to do with like really giving and shining the light. So for some of you, it's sort of like really bringing that energy, and this is bringing a beautiful opportunity that's going to make you really, really happy. You've planted a lot of seeds, come how they may, but it is also leading to justice. Some of you, this is like a karmic situation. For others of you, this is a legal situation, a very positive outcome, right? Because we have the Sun, so that's the most happiest card. For others of you, this is pregnancy. If you've been trying to have a baby, this is a very fertile energy, but it can also speak to the fertility of what it is that you are doing and creating. And boom, like I said, very fertile energy. So wrap it if you don't want to deal with stuff is the nicest way I could say this. But for others of you, if you've been waiting, there's going to be some really positive, beautiful news coming through with the Tower Scorpio energy here too, the 6 of Wands and the Justice card. So I feel like for some of you, there is a victory, especially in a legal matter. But this can also just talk about like whatever this period was that you've been isolating, that you've been stuck in, stagnant in, an old story. For some of you, it's a pattern. It's like, because for me, it's also like the unicorns in this pen, right? And you're just pacing. Like you've kind of been in the same thing, same situation. And I don't mean it's a routine. This is not necessary. I feel it's like you start something and then you walk away before it's done. You invest in something and you walk away before it's done. You start growing something and you stop watering it. You know, it needs nurturing, it needs sun. So do you. So that's why it's sort of saying like, give this to yourself, not because you're not giving it to other people, but I think that's why it's not been able to build on a solid foundation, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's why these like masks, right? He's wearing a mask, even the mask is coming off. So for some of you, it's sort of like revealing the truth. Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters. There could have been lies, deception, not wanting to share things or taking things. Like there's just this weird energy here. So you deserve someone who loves you. You deserve to be given what you give. And with the Four of Wands, you deserve that stability, that security, that happiness. 1111 here too, very significant numbers, but it's bringing in this total, like what was not on a solid foundation has to come crumbling down, because you can't build something using old materials. I heard this and I think I shared it the other day. New adventures, right? You have to make new moves, because new doors can't be opened with old keys. You can't get out of this if you don't free yourself from whatever situation. And for many of you, this is mentally, right? Like you're trapped in this paradigm. You're trapped in this way of thinking. And this always happens to me. Everybody does that. That's what they want. That's what they're doing. Like it's almost like this self-prophesizing story that you keep telling yourself or putting in your situation, and that's what's got to fall apart. That's what's got to break away, because when it does, then it is allowing you to have this beautiful new beautiful beginning. Now again, it could be someone new coming in towards you, or this beautiful new positive offer. Now for some of you, this is marriage. Some of you, this is something coming together that's very stable, very serious, and again with the sun, something that has the potential to grow, right? We've got that beautiful castle energy in the background. Gemini, this is a beautiful situation and you don't even see it yet, but there's a beautiful blessing coming in. So you might be feeling a little bored or might not be too excited with what's going on, but something very special is coming in towards you, right? So making that beautiful decision. Now let's see what the eternal messages are. What is it that your person is getting ready to tell you? You gave me that spark. So for some of you, again, it has to do with the sun, but the spark is also what ignites the fire. So for some of you, there is this element where maybe you have been needing that fire, that spark of energy, that spark of faith. And it says, I want to dedicate a song to you. Okay, so whatever song comes to mind, or you could be listening to the radio or walking in a store and you hear a song and it makes them think of you, or vice versa. Don't focus on who wants me. I only want you. So this person still just wants you. I feel like you're there. Like for some of you, you might also be really shocked or not even allowing yourself to accept that this person loves you, or had even allowed yourself to receive that love. And that could be kind of why the sabotaging energy is like, oh, it's not going to work out anyway, so I'm not going to give it my full attention. So you also kind of like might, I'm not saying you messed it up, but you might contribute to the reason why it's not working out, or vice versa. I don't know how to express my love to you, so I keep it inside. And that could be part of it too, right? I don't know how to tell them. They're going to freak out. They're going to leave me anyway. What's the point of saying it? But if you don't fight for something, if you don't tell them how you feel, right? Not in every situation. I've been receiving your telepathic messages. Okay, so songs are going to be significant. Communicating that way is going to be significant. But I feel like this also has to do with you guys are very in tune. And why? Because you're in the frequency of love. Yes, they love you. Yes, you love them. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful situation. But it's also sort of like, you can't make this stuff up, but it's coming through for you. So don't focus. Yeah, there could be a lot of people that want them because they're sexy. I mean, yeah, you have great taste. So of course other people are going to see how beautiful your person is, and vice versa. You're a very attractive person too, with the sun and the pentacle and the Four of Wands. Like this, you gotta lock this down. down. They gotta lock you down, right? Like, this is an amazing, beautiful energy. So just bringing in that loving space and energy is gonna bring that for you. So Geminis, I love you so much. June looks beautiful and it's your birthday. So happy birthday, because I feel like there's a lot of beautiful positivity that's coming for you. You deserve this affection. You deserve this special treatment, and you are so, so beautiful. So let your light shine. Let yourself be the center of attention. Let yourself receive what it is that you need, and free yourself from all those limiting beliefs and past energies that do not serve you and do not deserve you. God bless you, Gemini. As always, stay strong. Only follow the links in my bio, and please do not forget to comment your birthday so that you can find your twinsies. Love you guys. God bless, and we'll see you really soon. Take care.